a verdict that's coming from the Allahabad High Court that's really led to a huge debate on consent. Did she invite trouble? That's exactly what Allahabad High Court seems to have suggested while granting bail to a man accused of rape, triggering outrage from activists and legal experts who say the order dangerously blurs the line of consent. The case dates back to December 2024 when a postgraduate student accused a man of raping her after a night out in Delhi. The defense claims that it was a consensual act, that she was willingly accompanying him. She accompanied him all the way to his house. They decided to chill together and consume alcohol at his home after they met at a restaurant where they were friends together, and then they decided to leave together and go back to his place. They were both drunk. So the boy says it was consensual while the girl calls this rape. It's Justice Sanjay Kumar Singh's remarks that has stirred up a storm here. He said, and I quote exactly his words here, even if the allegation of the victim is accepted as true, then it can also be concluded that she herself invited trouble and was also responsible for the same. The court has also cited the medical report here, which noted a torn hymen, but said the doctor could not really confirm sexual assault in this case. Critics argue that the judge's language not only places blame on the survivor, but dangerously dilutes the legal understanding of consent, and that being intoxicated does not really equal to giving consent. Basically, just because you're drunk, it doesn't mean you agree to what's happening. And going to someone's home, most importantly, is not an invitation to sex.
Legally speaking, there are three factors which have to be considered while granting bail. Will he tamper with evidence? Will he influence witnesses? Will he abscond? That's all a judge needs to consider, which I don't see that in this particular order, or at least what's been reported of it. Secondly, survivors have to be encouraged. You can't pass judgments like these right at the beginning when the trial hasn't even properly started, right? And Supreme Court is very, very clear. The law is in fact very clear that consent cannot be presumed from proximity, right? So if I choose to visit someone's house, or I choose to maintain contact with him, that does not dilute my bodily autonomy at all. The question is whether the consent was unequivocal or not. It's as simple as that. There's nothing complicated about it. From what I've read, it appears that there is medical evidence of the hymen being torn. So you cannot rule out medical evidence completely. And very, very importantly, in rape jurisprudence, it is very well established that when a prosecutrix gives a statement, you're supposed to believe on it, and you're supposed to believe it's credible. It is for the defense to punch holes in it. So